Hello and welcome to Watches with a Woman. Today I have a Doxa sub 300T Divingstar Poseidon edition. This was a limited edition recreation of a watch from the 1960s and 70s. Thanks to my buddy Josh for lending me this to wear and review. This watch is number 60 of 500 made. The watch comes in a neat aluminum tube that fits the submarine character of the watch, and I really enjoyed wearing this watch. The yellow dial is unique and feels really special. It's just a happy watch and looked great on the sunny days when I was wearing it around outside. The minute hand is thicker than the small hour hand. This is for better readability while diving, as the minute is more critical to you than the hour. In the first number of hours while wearing this watch, I would immediately look at the thin hour hand because I'm used to spotting the thinnest hand first to note the minute. However, I did get used to this aspect. I really dig the funky square of the Loom on the seconds hand. I think it's really quirky and it's super easy to spot and goes really well with the rest of the face. The very square hour markers, and the otherwise square and industrial, rugged feeling of the watch, like the gear-like texture of the bezel. I think the tonneau shape adds to the interest as well, and allows this 42mm watch to be very wearable. The lugs are quite short, and if you look down at your wrist, there's very little space as the watch wears nice and fitted to the wrist. The loom on this watch is as you would expect. I first noticed it while under a tunnel walking in the park, and it was just sort of shaded in the tunnel, but the indicators started growing a very beautiful turquoise. It goes really well with the yellow of the dial. You can tell that Doxa made this watch for legibility while diving. Continuing around the watch, there is a helium escape valve on the left-hand side. And to set the watch, you pull the crown out one click after unscrewing. The time will continue to run as you adjust the date. The second click when you pull out is when you can set the time. Now to try on the watch, you first unbuckle by pulling the tab. Felt a bit like a flight attendant there. Unbuckle by pulling the tab. The tab sports the Doxa name on it, and then you can unbuckle the watch. This is a stainless steel watch with a beads of rice bracelet, and I will say that I have not worn a beads of rice bracelet before, so it's very nice to try this out. You will notice there are 4 micro adjustments here, so you can more precisely size to your wrist. This is a bit loose on my wrist as my buddy has 6.5-inch wrists while mine are even slimmer at 6 inches. The watch wears very well. As you can see, there isn't a lot of space between the case and my wrist. The bezel is incredible to rotate. It's so loud and has such distinct clicks. It just feels right for this watch. The beads of rice bracelet did get a thumbs up for me. I did enjoy wearing that out. It was quite comfortable and I think adds a touch of class and clean smoothness to this watch, which has quite an industrial feel to it, with the texture on the side of the bezel and the crown. Now let's take this watch back off. On the back you can see the Doxa logo, and it is slightly raised on the back. However, it doesn't add that much thickness to the watch. It wears very well, as you can see from the photos. The crystal is actually slightly curved as well. Overall, I thought this was such a fun and unique watch, and I definitely give it 2 thumbs up. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed taking a closer look at this Doxa Poseidon edition. You can check out my Instagram for many photos of the watch. It was so photogenic I couldn't stop taking wrist shots. So I have a few on there. Thanks again for watching, and see you next time.